What is up, everybody? It is Jason Orange here, and welcome to the first ever Clan War Leagues recap. So today, I'm inside of Leaguebusters, so I'm going to take a little bit of time here to explain what Leaguebusters is. Basically, Clanbusters and Warbusters now have a league clan that we have the top tier members go to every single Clan War League season, so that way we can all help participate and, you know, grow as a clan together, clan fellowship, and then also just being the best that we can be. So you can see all of the members that attended for this current season. We've got the best of the best from both Clanbusters and Warbusters. So I wanted to make this video just to kind of go over our first ever season, because my goodness, it was so much fun. It was so hyped. All of the clanmates loved it. It was marvelous. It was fantastic. We had a absolutely amazing season. Despite mismatches, we definitely dealt with a lot of mismatches on our end. We were still able to come out pretty good. We did fairly well, and you'll see what I mean by the end of the video. Okay, so now the way I'm actually going to format this this whole recap here, since there are a lot of wars, there's a lot of attacks, is I'm going to be showing the best attack from each of these wars. We're going to go ahead and get it kicked off here with our first war against Clan and M. We're going to be looking at Nunu's attack on their number 3 player, so a pretty well developed Town Hall 12 here, Max Infernos, Max Deagle, Max Giga. We've got a bunch of Max Archer Towers as well, and he's going to be bringing the Electron attack. Is it the Electron? I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure what the formal name is. But anyways, he's going to be moving in, grab an Inferno, grab the Clan Castle troops, and a bunch more buildings on the inside of this base, grabbing a ton of value with just the Clan Castle and 6 spell slots. So now he's going to be sending in his heroes here to kind of just clear around these buildings, kind of help make a bit more of a path for his Lalo that he's bringing, and then also just to get rid of more of the base for his loons. So now he's got both heroes moving down the side of this base here. King is taking some damage, as well as the Queen. He's going to be popping both abilities very shortly. Got a Baby Dragon down there to help the Queen out. She's still moving through, going to activate her ability soon as well. Skeleton Trap popping on the top of the base. Definitely going to be a bit of a distraction for the King, but he's going to move down, take it out, and then move towards that elixir storage up there on the top. So now he's pretty much done everything that he needs to do with his heroes and his Clan Castle, his blimp, and so now he's going to move in with his Lalo portion, just kind of spamming the loons along the edges here, just trying to make sure that he grabs all of the defenses, dropping the Warden with the biggest group, and now they're all going to be moving in. So now he has to be keen with his spell placement here, because again, remember, those 6 spell slots taken by the clone spells will definitely hurt you if you're bringing a Lalo, because those loons are so slow, they need stuff to speed them up here. So a Lava Pup ends up triggering the Giga Tesla, and the loons move in to take it down. Beautiful Warden's ability here, saving all the loons from that Giga Bomb, and now no spells left. He only has the brute force of all the loons remaining, so they're going to be moving through here, grabbing the Eagle. After that Eagle fell, it looks like it's going to be history here. All the loons moving in under the Grand Warden's aura. A bunch of them go down to all those seeking air mines over there, or not seeking air mines, air bombs over there, and now it's just a matter of cleanup at this point. Wizard Tower is going to go down. There's just way too many loons. 2 cannons left. Cannons can't shoot at air troops, so you know this is wrapped up. Easily 3-starring this base. Definitely an excellently planned attack as well, grabbing a ton of value out of his Clan Castle and heroes, just kind of sending them in to make sure that they can take down that portion of the base. So this is definitely an excellent job by Nunu. Now, man, this war was probably the hardest to choose which attack to show, because we had a ton of good attacks inside of this war, but I knew I had to start off this video with a 12v12 triple. I had to do it. It was just too good. I could not show it. So yeah, troops gonna move in. They're gonna take down this Dark Spell Factory, ending the raid here with a 3-star. And now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the war results here. So we were actually able to pick up the win against these guys, 35-32. I will go ahead and post up the round 1 scores up here. So as you can see, Leaguebusters, we beat Clan and M. Timus beat Los. I'm not even gonna try and read the names. You can see it there. I won't read all of it, but yeah, that is the stats for round 1. So now we're going to look into round 2. We were facing another clan. We were versing Vena de Barcas. I don't know how to say their name, but again, this is probably one of the tougher clans that we versed, actually, to be honest. So we're going to be showing Chris's attack on their number 11 over here. We've got a 10v10. Going to be showing you guys how this works. So he's going to be starting with a Queen Walk on the corner of the base, making sure that he can get the wizards down to help her funnel directly towards the corner. His plan was to go for a safe 2-star, and that was a majority of our attacks. That's what we were planning on doing, going for safe 2-stars to make sure that we can actually, you know, get at least 2 stars on the base and get as many stars as possible. So now the Electro Dragon and the Loon are going to move out of the Clan Castle. Queen is going to move over to try and help take them down. Wall Wrecker's moving in. It stays alive. The Electro Dragon is going to get 1 shot off on it, and it actually reflects over to the Queen as well, so she takes some damage, but now he's got his main force moving in through this base, so the Wall Wrecker is going to pop, but not after making a good path to the core for his other troops. Valkyries are popping out. King moved in. I thought he was going to walk, but he actually ended up going with the rest of the troops, And so now he's got all of his troops moving through, still has 2 heal spells and a rage. Queen's ability has been used, King's ability still in hand, he's going to use that very soon. Healers almost switch, and they do end up switching to the King, which leaves the Queen exposed. Tesla farm on the top of the base, that was definitely not what we wanted to see, but at the same time, look at all of the witches on the bottom right. I don't know if you can see them there, they kind of snuck in here on the raid, but they're just kind of cruising around the base. They decided to walk, and so now he's got a huge army of skeletons moving along the side of the base here. So the Queen's going to actually get caught up in the center here. She's almost going to go down, but she ends up running away from that expo and joining the main force, and look at how many skeletons are on the board. Not only that, look at the witches. They're so far away from anything that can shoot them, they can just keep constantly spawning skeletons, which can be used as cannon fodder, or they can also, you know, help with the raid. But the witch is all the way back. You know, they're not going to be touched. They're practically untouchable at that point. Queen is all the way back to full health after almost getting taken down because those healers stayed alive. And, you know, I think that's a big attribute of these bow witch raids that, you know, that really helps them stay alive, is the Queen staying alive and the healers staying alive, because they can then just keep constantly healing the troops and make sure that, you know, his army doesn't deplete. So now he's going to be taking down the rest of these buildings. Last building to go down is this expo in the center, but the witches move in. 2 witches at level 2, they're going to move in and take down this expo, no problem. Going to get rid of it and wrap up this 3-star for Chris here. So excellent attack again. Man, it's tough to pick the best attacks for these wars because there were so many good attacks. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the round 2 results here. So looking at this, we actually ended up losing, but we missed an attack. It was definitely not the best on our part. But looking at the results here, we had a lot of clans that, you know, previously won lose this time. And yeah, this is just a reflection of the round 2 results. I'm not going to read through them. You can see them on the screen. I just want to update you as we move along here. But this was definitely one of our harder wars. We had a couple of mistakes near the top. Again, we missed an attack. And this was, you know, I'll spoil a little bit. This was the only war that we ended up losing. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the 3rd war here. We are versing Temis. I think that's how you say the name. Again, I don't know how to pronounce the clan names. I'm not going to try and look stupid, you know. Anyway, so he's got his queen. We've got enemy over here. Sorry, I kind of jumped into it. We've got another 10v10 for you guys here. So he's going to be starting with a queen walk, bringing the mass Valks and hog riders for the back end. This was definitely an interesting strategy, not one you normally see in the meta, but, you know, he's bringing the queen walk, going to grab the enemy queen as well as move down the side of this base here and kind of create a bit of a funnel with the queen, and then she's going to actually end up joining the main army as they push into the center of the base. So that king on the bottom was going to be a bit of a problem, so he decided to drop a couple of Valks on him, just get him out of the way, just don't worry about him. And so now he's dropping a rage on his queen walk to make sure she stays alive. Wall Wrecker basically makes a direct path towards the center of the base, and now the Valks are just going to kind of move through here. So they do end up splitting off and going down that other structure, but the Valks inside of the Wall Wrecker as well as the king decide to go towards the middle to go for the town hall, the clan castle, and the inferno tower. So his idea here was to try and get around 60% of the base done with just his kill squad, as well as gut the entire core and get rid of the infernos. And now he's got 10 back end hogs, only 10, not a whole lot. He's going to have them moving through. Beautiful freeze on that Inferno Tower, both Teslas and the cannon, keeping the queen alive for just a bit longer, as well as she was able to grab that Inferno Tower, so that was definitely key for him here. So all the troops are moving through, gonna grab all of the splash damage. No more splash damage exists on this base. It is practically history at this point. Poison spell on the Tesla and the Archer Towers for good luck. Hog Riders moving through. He didn't even lose all of his Hog Riders. They just kind of went through and took down all the defenses here. Now he's got a bunch of Valks left, and got a little nervous here because I saw that there was only 30 seconds on the replay, and you know, he still had those 2 builder huts to deal with. So, but anyways, you know, it ended up tripling for him. I know I'm spoiling everything for you guys, but yeah, so many Valks left alive on the bottom. Skeleton trap pops, but I mean, again, they're just gonna get demolished. There we go. There they go. So now he's got the Hog Riders and the Valks on the other side. King is gonna go up for the top, and now they're gonna go for those army camps and then go for the other builder huts. So he was actually able to secure this 3-star for us on their number 11 attacker. Enemy doesn't give himself enough credit, you know. Granted, he has a couple of off wars here and there, but he's honestly an amazing attacker, making up strategies, you know. That's just the thing with him. Every single time he hits a new town hall, he wants to make strategies for, you know, every single troop. So we were actually able to win this war 32-18, and looking at the round 3 results here, we did pick up a win. We had a couple of other clans lose that won previously. And yeah, just want to update you as we're moving through. I'm not going to show the end tally after each round, just because certain clans, like there are clans that got their attacks off basically instantly as the next war started, and so it was hard to really show a spectrum of how all the clans were ranked in terms of stars. So it was just honestly going to make a better video if I just spent time looking at the round results rather than the statistics for that specific day. So Anyways, we're moving into our 4th war here, reversing this other clan here, and we've got Juddy over here, another 12v12. He's going to be starting by bringing a queen walk to take down this clan castle, as well as the enemy king over on the left side of this base. He's bringing a bow witch, and I was kind of interested when he got into this because I noticed he doesn't have a siege machine. Well, he has a siege machine. He doesn't have a wall wrecker. He has an air blimp, what is it? It's the battle blimp. That's what it is, not an air blimp. So yeah, he's got his queen walk moving down here on this side, and what was smart by him, actually, I have to give him credit here, is that as he's moving down, his plan was to have the queen make a bit of a funnel, and because the base is designed to be a ring base and then make the troops walk around, he's using that to his advantage and making sure that his entire army can move along the base and basically just walk around the entire base in a counterclockwise fashion here. So now he's got most of his troops going in, only a few of the, actually, most of the witches, well, yeah, half of them are going back in. Oh, no, they all actually end up going back in because of the funneling. That's perfect. So, yeah, now all the troops are moving down this side of the base, and now this entire thing is gutted, and here comes the air siege. Gonna move in, gonna freeze the entire core, drop that siege down, rage up the Valks, and they're gonna grab the town hall as well as a couple of the buildings inside of the core. They don't grab everything because of that gigabomb. I think he planned that, but at the same time, they were able to get the town hall out of the way, securing the 2-star, and now he needs to focus on his main army rotating around the entire base here. So that's a big thing. If you have these ring bases and you're bringing a bow witch, typically you can walk around the entire base and triple it and then worry about the core at the end. But in this case, we wanted to make sure that we weren't just getting a high percent 1-star, or he wanted to make sure that he just wasn't getting a high percent 1-star. So we brought that air siege, which we're able to transport the Valks directly to the core to take down the town hall. Granted, they grabbed an expo, they grabbed an expo. They didn't really grab much when they went for the core, but at the same time, grabbing that town hall and securing the 2-star is probably the best value that you can get out of those, especially with each clanmate only having 1 attack. That's another thing. If you know, pretty sure most people know this if you're watching this video, but you only have 1 attack per Clan War League war. So, you know, it's a little tense. You want to go for 2 stars. You don't want to be cut short on a high percentage 1-star. That would, you know, definitely not be fun there. So yeah, clearing out this entire base, tripling it, that is another 12v12 3-star for you guys. We're gonna have a lot of 3-stars in this war recap, and in this league recap. I'm just letting you guys know now. So anyways, we're gonna be looking at the end war results here. So we've got 33 to 26. We were able to beat this clan. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up the round 4 results on the board right now so you guys can see it. Everybody on the left decided to win, I guess. I don't know if it matters, but you know, it's pretty funny to see that. I think it was cool. But the 2 biggest components in this war league were the Vena Debracidas and BD Klesher 3. Those were probably the 2 toughest opponents in this entire league. They were neck and neck with us the entire time. So now we're gonna go ahead and look at our 5th war here. We've got Jack over here. He's gonna be bringing out a a bow witch against this Town Hall 12 here. A bit more of a mature a less mature Town Hall 12 here. Level 2 Giga Tesla, not really anything that impressive, but at the same time, he's got pretty much max defenses, almost max defenses for Town Hall 11 here. So, going to be bringing this Queen Walk down here to get rid of the Clan Castle as well as poisoning it, just to make sure the Queen doesn't go down. Queen's going to move up, and she's going to actually step up and take down the enemy Queen here, and he's going to be using a lot of time on this Queen Walk here. So she's going to go in, take down the Queen, and kind of clear out the rest of this base here, making not only getting all these key defenses out of the way, as well as grabbing the Queen, Clan Castle, he's going to be using her as a funnel to kind of make sure that his main army goes for the center of the base. So now here comes the King, here comes the Wall Wrecker, they're going to be moving in. Queen is almost about to die. I don't know how she doesn't do this. She lives, she stayed alive, she's moving through, she gets targeted again. His Queen lasts so long in this raid, you'll see what I mean. So now he's got his main army moving through, bowlers and witches all spammed in. And now he bunched things together really, really tight, and I got a little nervous there because I thought everything would go down to the Eagle, but no matter, it was perfectly fine. Wallwrecker pushes all the way to the center of the base, going to drop a heal and a rage inside of the core, going to absolutely gut it. Warden's ability activated right when the Eagle rained down, and now he's got all of his troops protected in that aura, and now they're just kind of gutting this base. He's got a back-end jump spell to go for that single target Inferno. Bowlers are skipping, they're taking out everything here. Queen has finally gone down. She actually went down earlier in the raid, I forgot to mention that. But now he's got his King moving in. King ability going to be activated right after that Inferno went down. And you look at how many troops are still on the board. It's looking like nothing could stop this army other than time. So now he's also got those 2 witches on the bottom who are actually taking some flack from that cannon. But at the same time, they're distracting it as well as providing a bit more of a funnel to kind of push the troops more to the right rather than going for the cannon. But they end up walking anyway. And now most of his troops have walked outside of the base. But luckily they were able to break that wall and then use the jump spell to their advantage and kind of go around and take down this base here. So they're going to go ahead and move in. King is kind of getting a little distracted there. I don't know what he's doing, but just look at how many skeletons are still alive. Witches are still alive, spawning skeletons. 3 of the healers are still alive. I mean, that's a big thing. I think if you just have a majority of your army alive as well as your healers, you'll be set for triples here. So he's moving through, grabbing the rest of the space, and that's going to wrap up another 3-star. That's technically an 11v12 3-star. I'll take it, even though it's a bit more of a rush base. Doesn't matter, still counts. So yeah, he's going to be going in here and clearing out the rest of the space, securing a 3-star on their number 4 player. That was a huge hit by Jack this war. So let's go ahead and take a look at the end war results here. So the end war results here are 38 to 19. They actually they didn't do too well, I won't lie, and I will go ahead and flash up the round 5 results for you guys on the screen. So again, those BD Clashers and those other guys, you know, a bit of a challenge. They had a showdown that war, and I keep calling BD Clashers, but BD Clashers. BD Clashers came on top of that matchup there. So there are definitely 2 other clans to pay close attention to. So now here's the matchup that everyone was waiting for here. We've got BD Clasher versus Leaguebusters. So this is probably the most intense war out of the entire league, to be honest. The most high pressure, the most like, okay, we need to win this war if we're looking at getting a promotion at the end of the season. It was close, it was intense, it was awesome, I loved it. So we've got Emilio over here, which is actually Nunu's mini account, which is a Town Hall 11. We're going to go ahead and show it off here because he's got a 11v11 triple. So now I do want to mention, this 11 does not have an eagle, but we won't talk about it. It still counts. In my book, it still counts. It's an 11v11 triple. So, I mean, sorry, I spoiled it there. But, you know, anyways, so now he's got his queen moving in here with the wall wrecker. Going to actually go ahead and take down the clan castle and the queen, grabbing a ton of value out of that. He's got a Lalo, so he's just bringing in a Sui hero with that wall wrecker to make sure that they can get in and grab some value. They're going to actually move down and almost grab the Inferno, but they just were cut short just by a little bit. So he's got his warden on air as well, hasn't used it yet. King's moving around the left side of the space here. Queen is going to grab an Inferno tower as well as a Tesla, so that's definitely a ton of value. She's going to get through this elixir storage and actually grab another Tesla. Not only that, even though she's locked onto the Inferno, she's going to step up and take down that air defense. So that was a ton of value from the queen. Definitely super high value from her. So now he's got his hounds moving in, making sure that they're tanking for all the defenses, and here come the loons with the warden. So now he's got tons of spells. He's got a clone spell in there. He's got a cheeky clone spell just to make sure that everything can work out here. So now he's got his warden going in with the haste spell, making sure that he can get everything hasted in towards the base, because, you know, that's the big thing with loons. I mean, you don't always need a rage on them. You just need to speed them up because they can already do tons of damage. But just look at how many loons are left. Inferno Tower goes down. There's only 1 splash damage defense left alive. It's that Wizard Tower, which is just about to go down. Final rage spell. He still has another rage spell. Man, he just smashed it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, he just took it down, easily taking down the space. Although it wasn't a developed 11, didn't have an eagle. Regardless, still getting this triple gave us a pretty good advantage against this clan here. And this is one of our closest wars, as in if you've been keeping up with the channel recently, if you've been watching the live streams, I've been going over our clan war leagues, and you will have seen how intense and close these wars really got. And it was just, honestly, I don't think I've ever been so hyped about Clash before until these war leagues came out, because it was just a ton of fun for my clan. We enjoyed it a ton, showing off that half speed replay timer there, just to show it off a little bit. I haven't used it much, but you know, it's still cool. So yeah, it's just we've been enjoying it. We're having tons of fun. It's fantastic. So looking at the results, we were able to beat them 34 to 30, and I will go ahead and pop up the round 6 results here for the rest of the clans. Not a whole lot of upsets there. You know, generally the clans that were losing, we're still losing. Clans that were still winning, we're winning, you know, so on. But we were able to pull off the win 34 to 30. Definitely a super tight and super close war. And that was when we went into the final war with the utmost confidence, and we went, okay guys, it's been fantastic, we're doing great, let's win strong. So we all came in with our best effort. Although I do want to be a little humble here. I don't think I've given our Town Hall 9s enough credit, so I'm going to go ahead and show off Pavel's attack here on our Town Hall 9s. Now, I want to give a big shout out to the Town Hall 9 players out there. We had some amazing efforts by all of the Town Hall 9s. We had a war where the other clan had no Town Hall 9s, and all they had were Town Hall 10s. And our Town Hall 9s were able to go in and double most of their Town Hall 10s, while their Town Hall 10s are also going in on our Town Hall 9s and failing. You know, we were able to do fantastic that war. So huge shout out to the Town Hall 9s here for their amazing effort. We also had Town Hall 9s go up, and we had I think we had a Town Hall 9v11 double, as well as we also did have a Town Hall 9v10 triple, I'm pretty sure, but the 10 wasn't exactly maxed out. But gonna go ahead and show off a Town Hall 9 raid here. He's bringing the Hog Riders with a giant healer. I thought I would show this off. Pavel brings his own little variation of Goho here. Instead of bringing golems, he brings the giants and the healers. And I think this is more of an effective strategy, in my opinion, because his healers are able to move into the base, and I think it works best with bases that have spread out air defenses, so the healers stay alive and are constantly healing the giants. because I mean, it works out really well for him here. As you can see, he's gutted most of the base with just his kill squad, and now he's got the back end hogs moving here. He's got about 10 on the bottom side of the base. They're going to go ahead and move through and take it out. I'm not going to spend too much time commentating over this because it's, you know, it's really textbook stuff. I want to spend more time talking about, you know, how the Town Hall 9s have really helped us here. You know, we had around, I think we had around 8 to 9 Town Hall 9. Well, actually, no, I think we had like, I don't know the number. It was like around 5 to 8 Town Hall 9s, and we were rotating them out, in and out throughout the wars. And honestly, it was just a fantastic effort by all of them. They were able to really pull their weight and really do some damage on the lower end of the base. Because, you know, I think Clan War Leagues is really going to prove to people that, look, even though you're not a max 12, even though you're not a max 11, whatever it is, you can still be viable inside of these Clan War Leagues. Whether it's hitting up for, you know, 2 stars so your higher players can dip and go for 3, whatever it may be, it's still viable, and it was still a ton of fun, and it was awesome seeing these Town Hall 9s do some work inside of Leaguebusters. Fantastic stuff. We had some 9s from Leaguebusters and Warbusters. It was fantastic. It was just great. I love this. I've loved this mode. I heard a lot of hate towards this mode, but you know, in reality, I've been really enjoying it. So anyways, we're gonna look at the War 7 end results here. So we were able to beat this clan 35 to 27, getting all 15 attacks in. I got tripled again. I got tripled like 4 times this season. I got hit by 12s all the time. And also, if you've noticed at the end lineup here, we have been over-tiered every single war. We had 2 Town Hall 12s. Every single other clan had 3, 4, 5, sometimes even 6 Town Hall 12s. So we did fantastic here. So again, I will pop up the round 7 results here. As you can see, BD Clashers were able to pick up a win, which was not great for us, as well as the other clan, which were tailing behind us. But it was just a fantastic war league. And now I'm going to take a minute to look at the end war, or the end league results. I'll call it the end league results here. So we were able to pick up 6 out of 7 wins. 1 win we would have won if we just had another attack in. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the end roll results. We were able to get promoted to Masters 3, but you don't know what place we placed in yet. You don't know that yet. I was able to get 224 league medals, as well as we're going to be giving out our bonuses soon. Your boys placed first place in the league despite the disadvantages, despite the, you know, the one-loss war. We were able to pick it up and win at first place. Fantastic job by everyone here in the clan. I'm super proud of everyone. It's just, it was so fun. It was probably one of the most fun weeks of Clash that I've ever had. So yeah, that is going to do it with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. A bit of a lengthy one, but I did want to go over everything in this War League, and I do want to go over more of them. You know, Leaguebusters has definitely a bright future ahead of it. I'm gonna be covering them very, very tightly for the War Leagues that we do. We're in Masters 3 currently, and we're hoping to push up stronger and stronger as we move on in the future. So yeah, that is going to do it with this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe for some more awesome Clash of Clans content. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. See ya.